Howdy folks, Gordon here, and I just got back from seeing The Hobbit. Now some of you may or may not be disappointed by the way The Hobbit is done. Those of you who are disappointed more than likely saw the other Lord of the Rings films and never once read the book. That means you. Let's be honest here, The Hobbit is a very different story than the rest of the Lord of the Rings books. It was a children's story written in 1937. I mean, what do you expect? Now, I have no idea how they're going to make 3 movies out of this single book that is actually shorter than the other Lord of the Rings books. So let's go to our resident scientist, Dr. Reginald Grimes, and see if he can shed some light on this.
I don't have any bloody idea. I'm a scientist, not a bloody daft film executive.
Just as illuminating as I figured it would be. I mean, think about this. 3 movies, and since they're made by Peter Jackson, they're going to be at least 3 hours long, not to mention the fact that the extended editions are at least 4, or more in some cases. I mean, there's these people who do extended edition parties. You're going to be spending an entire day watching the extended editions of both trilogies of films. I mean, who has the time for that? And why would you do this? And I can't even comprehend why you'd want to sit in a room for 24 hours straight watching one series of films. Do something else with your time! I mean, nothing good could come of it. Trust me, I know.
Gordon.
Hey, how's it going, Lily?
It's going pretty good.
I'm so happy to be here. I didn't realize, I'm happy to always come over to a girl's house and hang out on her couch.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for hours. It's gonna be awesome!
Sounds pretty good. What are we going to be doing?
Oh, this and that, eating, hanging out, and watching the extended edition of Lord of the Rings! Yeah! It's like 12 hours of awesome elf and orc and dwarf and hobbit action! Yeah,
Yep.
It's cool.
It's a good thing I really wasn't going to be doing anything for the next 12 hours.
Oh, but I make it 14 with food and potty breaks. Just saying.
Oh, well, at least it's just the 2 of us.
Oh, everyone else is here! Yeah!
What? Everyone else?
Yeah! Hello?
Hey, thanks for inviting me. I'm here for the Lord of the Rings party. Is there
cool.
anything, do you need me to bring any punch or
I am
anything?
Lego Lab, this sexy
What?
elf.
Is that you, Mitch?
I am here to be sexy elf Lego Lab.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. But, the point is, the film is going to be a little sillier at times. There's been things that they added to the film to make it a little darker to appeal to the audience who love the Lord of the Rings. So there's things that were added that were not in the book. So we get more opportunity to see Saruman, even though he's not in the book. We get a great white orc, the Moby Dick of Thorin, who is not in the book. As far as this movie goes, it actually ends around the halfway mark of the actual book. So I have no idea how they're going to make 2 more movies out of this. I mean, it's bad enough that the beginning of the movie is basically like a long Family Guy gag, where it's like, that one time when, and then something happens? That's basically the beginning of this movie. It's like, if I stopped this right now for just a moment and said, you remember that one time when Paul was stuck in the tree?
Somebody help! I'm stuck in the crotch.
What?
I'm stuck on this crotch of the tree. Gordon, get back here!
It's not very coherent. Just gonna say, it's just gonna come off a bit odd. And that's how the entire beginning of the movie goes, is that's how it tells its history. And then we follow Radagast the Brown for some reason. He's not even in The Hobbit, but whatever. And one thing that I can complain about, and this actually goes more towards actually what happens in the book, is that you might as well just call this Runaway the movie. Because if those of you who read the book understand that there's an awful lot of running away. The dwarves get overwhelmed quite a bit. It's something that happens in the book. They get overwhelmed by a lot of things. Because the story's not about the dwarves. In fact, heck, I don't even think Tolkien even cared that much about the dwarves. Most of them don't even have, like, backstories besides having silly names. So this is Gordon, signing off, letting you all know that The Hobbit is pretty good. You should go see it. But enjoy your 3-hour movie, because Peter Jackson can't exactly make a movie less than 3 hours now, can he?